Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And today's video we are back here in the GT Spec series in the GT3 cars at Daytona. I am kind of becoming what I don't care for most of the time in this video, mostly because I almost never drive this car. This seems like a good opportunity, where it will be particularly strong. So I figured, why not? It's been a really long time since I've used the car, I think about a month, and I don't know that I've ever used it on this track. Not a full lobby, but 18 isn't bad, especially for about 10 o'clock at night. Looks like we're starting in 11th of 18, which I don't want to do, so I'll probably pull over and let people go. Tuned by RV and Twitch, designed by Clamp God. We're also in here with Harry from the live streams and everything, so shout out to Harry. And I think I recognize Slaughter King too, the guy that qualified on pole. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop in here, see how we do. Alright. If I seem a little rusty with commentary and whatnot, it's been a few days and I am really tired from a lot of streaming, so yeah, if I say some nonsense or something, just ignore me. Alright, so here we are, hard tires in a car that's probably OP. Oh geez, already turn one looking like a war zone. Some big penalties already. Guess it's a good thing I backed out of that. Alright, so we were in 18th, now we're in 12th. And this is where we should be able to kind of put the power down and close the gap to the people in front and hopefully open up a gap to the people behind at the same time. I hate this chicane though, and on hard tires in this car it's extra sketchy, but my hope is that hard tires will allow us to go hard soft. We may have to do hard medium depending on how long the hards last, how the tire wear looks, that kind of stuff. What a mess, man. Okay, this has been interesting. I still think that the slipstream at super high speeds seems a little bit strong. I know they've toned it down a lot, but dude, this guy just does not. He just cuts across your face into a corner regardless of where you're at. It's. I mean, we haven't hit each other, but it's because I keep leaving him room, you know? Anyway, I still think the slipstream, excuse me, is a little bit stronger than it should be at high speeds, even though I know it's been tuned down quite a bit. But overall, I think it's better. This has been a very interesting race, dude. Like, there's this huge, like, bunch up of cars, and I'm trying to figure out, like, who is the cork in the bottle here, you know? Dude, come on. It's like if I try to go low, he goes low. If I go high, he goes high. Like, pick a side of the road, dude. Well, we net one position overall through that. We've been chilling in 12th the whole time. But, yeah. I think we're gonna make most of our moves when people decide to start pitting. Because, we have the speed. We just, seem to either... Like, well, mostly it just seems like we keep catching up to this little group, and then somebody is being a cork in the bottle, and it's just kind of making everybody slinky effect, you know what I mean? I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense to you guys, but I know what I mean in my head, which I guess is really the important part, right? But, I mean, so far, it looks like these hard tires should last pretty far into the race. Not a lot of wear or anything right now, so... Yeah, 20% at, you know, about just under 25% of the way done with the race. So... I mean, if we wanted to go until they were totally dead, we could just no-stop, or try to, but, you know, of course, we're not going to do that. I'm already doing the long stint in the ridiculous car, so, you know, I'm not going to sit here and try to be a no-stop nerd, too. Okay, we survived that time. Alright, up into 7th now. Dang, this guy in front has 6 seconds in penalties? Good grief. Gotta be careful we don't become the cork in the bottle now, huh? I mean, we're up almost 9/10 on this lap from our fastest lap. Yeah, this guy's really struggling in that Ferrari. Maybe we can get close enough to him. I don't know if the Lexus is fast enough to blow past him in the draft, but we'll try. Probably gonna have to be down the start finish straight, but we'll see if we can catch him, you know, make it closer. Broke the draft to the cars behind, so that's good. Hopefully we don't have to worry about them too much for hopefully the rest of the race. But yeah, see, the draft is just so strong at these like way higher speeds, I still think it's a little on the extreme side. At lower speeds, like not almost 200 plus, you know, not, well, I guess not like 180 plus, it seems a lot more reasonable. Please use your brakes, bro. Well, I should have used my brakes. Part of me doesn't trust people with 6 seconds in penalties, though. Surely you can understand. So yeah, it was a little bit of hesitation on my part to try to brake late because of trust issues, but also I just didn't brake early enough. I'm not gonna blame it on this guy. It was my own fault because I have trust issues. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what, not sure how many laps softs will last here. I should be able to figure it out as we get further along into the race. I know with 6X tire wear, it's typically a 2-lap difference between each compound. But with 4X tire wear, I'm not sure. Or did he just quit? Hopefully he didn't just quit. Hey, now we're behind Harry, who's in the top 5. 7 seconds ahead, so kind of in no man's land for the time being. See if that changes when pit strategies start to come into effect, you know? Hey, look at that, we got us stopped on time for turn 1. Look at us go. Simply brilliant driving. Try not to be too impressed, alright guys. Alright, so we've already managed to be down 7.5 tenths and lose a second to Harry. Definitely what we were going for there. Come on. Put some traction down, dude. Okay, well, we haven't completely lost that full 7.5 tenths anymore, but dang, are we way behind the dudes in front. That was actually a decent Le Mans chicane, which almost never happens, so certainly pleased with that. And we've almost made up the second that we lost, so that's cool. I do not know how to brake in this car, dude. Like, I just feel like if I use, like, the full-on braking and, like, rely too much on ABS, the car is just, like, I don't know, just doesn't want to stop. And then if I try to trail brake, it's like, I don't know, I'm just not very good at that. So I feel like the tappy, 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 I feel like that's kind of my best option right now. See what I mean? If I slam on it, I just don't feel like it works as well. Third car. Oh. Yeah, these hard tires are a little on the slow side. about 45, 46%. So yeah, I think a no stop would be possible. But tires would be at basically 100% by the end of the race, which, I mean, if there's a track where that's manageable, this is one of them, right? Like this in Le Mans. So, yeah, no. I don't know. We'll see how far we can take them before I feel like we're really losing way too much time. And then, you know, we'll hopefully be able to put on some softs. To finish out the race. One stop hard to soft is what I'm hoping for. But we're at about the halfway point now, and our tires are about half dead. And it tried to tell me that I could do a one stop on mediums. So I don't know if it meant hard medium or what, but I'm kind of thinking that's what it must have meant. I think that I could make mediums last like a max of 6 laps. But they would be pretty dead at the end of the 6th lap. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. So maybe we pit at the end of lap 11. I just don't know if we should pit at the end of lap 11 or at the end of lap 12. That's really kind of where I'm stuck right now as far as trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, I tried to like trail brake more there. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I just tried to do that there. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the best way is. Like plus when I tried to trail brake, dude, it's so inconsistent. You know what I mean? I mean, I know it's just something I need to practice and whatever, but I mean the other thing is like I don't know how how does trail braking work with ABS, you know what I mean? Especially because I know that ABS in this game isn't really any slower than no ABS. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I mean, here's the other thing. Do I pit, like, now and put on mediums, or you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I just don't know what the call is. We're gonna have to pit after this lap, I think. I'm not gonna fight him when he's already made a stop and our tires are on moderate, so just went ahead and kind of pulled off to the side to let him by. Maybe, I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to because we don't have the grip, but ideally, we would stay just close enough to him to get some draft, you know, around the straights, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, it's definitely not going to happen because he just has much better grip than us right now. Okay, so the car directly behind us is a back marker. We have just turned into a Formula Drift car. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Holy cow. Make sure we brake nice and early. Take it nice and gentle through here. Okay, so if I pit here and put on softs, I don't know if they would last the rest of the race. But I kind of feel like it's worth risking over mediums. So we're just gonna kind of see what happens now with this, you know. Pray for me, pray for my tires, whatever you do. I don't really pray, so, but you get the figure of speech. Anyway, let's hope that this works out. Just put it that way. Let's see where we come out too. I don't even know. Are we still kind of in a no man's land here, or? Yeah, we're in 6th. Okay. So I guess now we see how long our tires last, and if we're any faster than the dude in front. We would definitely be faster and have our tires last longer if we brake on time. As you can tell, or at least you should be able to tell, like I said in the intro, I don't really drive this car very often. And it's a little bit on the tricky side. At least I think. I can't tell if I don't think we really made up much time on the dude in front. Maybe a few tenths or something. Just keeps bouncing around so much that it's like hard to tell, you know. But 188 there down the start finish straight, so it's faster than a lot of cars, I know that. Let's set a new fastest lap here. For us, I mean, it'd be cool if we set one for the whole race. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Holy crap, we're 30 plus seconds ahead of 7th? Bro, what happened to this field? We're 9 seconds behind 5th, and we're 36.5 seconds ahead of 7th. Mind you, we started with 18 people, and I have no idea how many are left in the lobby. Hey, into the 43s. It's not too bad. We could definitely do better if I was a little bit better driver. But we'll see. We are taking time out of 5th place. It's just a kind of a matter of the clock versus the tires, right? Turn, car, why? Goodness gracious. Front end just wanted to turn into a barge there for a second, dude. We just lost a bunch of that time that we had made up on the dude in front because it just, that corner was so terrible, dude. Alright, let's try to make it up again. A little bit aggressive? Yes. Hopefully it helps. And hopefully that dude in front of us is not in the draft of the two in front of him that are fighting, because that should help us catch him, hopefully. Not gonna repeat that again. Went in a little bit aggressive with a little bit of a slide just to make sure that car got turned. It looks like that dude in front of us has in fact caught up to those two that are fighting in front of him and is now probably in their draft, which is not helpful to us and our pursuit of a top 5 finish here. But we may have to just kind of resign to 6th place as it is. We're definitely not going to get worse than 6th place. Yeah, he's definitely in the draft now of those guys. Maybe there's a cork in the bottle about to happen again, and that'll help us close up. I just don't know that we have enough time left and like enough laps or anything to actually do anything about it, you know? Now they look kind of stuttery up there, just like they do on the mini-map. I think the call for softs was just about perfect. I mean, ending on this lap would be fine, right? Like, and our tires would have lasted the whole time and whatnot, but, you know, I don't know. Are there really only 10 people left? Is that why? Yeah, I mean, what is my... Isn't this the second time I'm lapping this dude? Did 8 people really quit, bro? That sucks if they did. I hate when lobbies, like, go from being mostly full to, like, half of the people are left because, you know, whatever. People aren't happy if they're not winning. I don't know. Depending on the lobby, dude, I'm cool with the top 10. Top 5 is really nice, but not necessary for me to be pleased. You know what I'm saying? It all just kind of depends on the situation and stuff. But, I mean, fair play to this dude. I think he's been lapped by everybody at least once. At least everybody in the top, you know, whatever, 5 or 6. Dude, I'm pushing so hard because I can just see them getting closer and closer. Like I've cut that initial gap to them down in half. You know? And I'm just like, please come back. Oh, I want a top 5. Come on. Yeah, I think outside of some kind of epic Le Mans chicane failure by Bueller, I think this is where we're going to wind up finishing, man. But dang, we really gave it our best shot to try to close that gap on the soft tires. Now that we're at severe wear, we got to be really careful through here ourselves, right? Talking about Bueller making a mistake. Got to make sure we don't. But yeah, even with the 1 1/10 penalty that he has, I mean, obviously he's well ahead of that, ahead of us, so. A little frustrating that we couldn't get the top 5. The start was very interesting. There was a lot of slinking going on. I think that had we been able to get clear of traffic a little bit sooner, we probably could have been up there at least battling in the top 5. But, you know, I mean, it went the way it did, and, you know, I mean, yeah, a whole bunch of people quit. Just really unfortunate when that many people give up. But, anyway, we moved up 5 spots. I think we did most of it before people started quitting, which is good. Harry moved up 15 spots, so GG to Harry. And GG on the fastest lap, dude, 1:43.0. That's quick, especially in a Merc. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll leave it a like. If you enjoy this type of content, with few exceptions, I do put out a new video every single day. So if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next one.